Hello people, and welcome to a little flying the Mosquito tutorial-ish video. I will be using Windows Movie Maker to render this video because for some reason Sony Vegas does not like the X264 codecs. I don't know why. What I also want to mention is that I have been recording this with MSI Afterburner 2.3.0. That's the newest MSI Afterburner. It is free and you should all try to download it because there has been some major upgrades to Afterburner in this version, so you can now use this to record with multiple codecs. The sound options have been changed, and yeah, it basically copies a lot of the functions you had in DxTory, but now you get all those things for free. Now, I haven't been playing Terran that much lately, since the beta, because I've been quite busy playing with Consortium, and we are an NC outfit playing on Miller. If you're interested in joining our outfit, the information is going to be in the description below. So now, back to this Mosquito that I'm flying. First off, I just want to say that I have no upgrades in this Mossie. It's the default weapon, and no certs have been spent to it whatsoever. And when any of these aircrafts are not upgraded, the only thing they are actually quite effective against are other similar aircrafts. You can do a lot of damage to ground units, but if you are all alone firing on a tank, for example, you're probably not gonna take it out. I mean, it does happen, but it's quite unusual. And ever since the beta, there's been a lot of discussions about the different aircrafts, and there's a lot of different opinions about whether or not one of the aircrafts is more overpowered than the other. And I'm gonna say I respect everybody's different opinions about this. I listen to everybody that I get a chance to listen to. My opinion about it is that the difference is who is flying the aircraft, and that is more than 99.9% of who comes out ahead in any engagement. But yeah, I understand a lot of people are not going to agree with that, and a lot of people are going to point out different things that makes one aircraft stronger than the other. I'm going to bring out a couple of things here, and the first thing I want to say about the Mosquito, which is basically the same as with the sight, is the accuracy of the main gun. Now, you're going to see what I mean by that shortly, but before that, I just want to give you guys a tip, and this is a tip that is mainly for the people that are new at flying at the Planetside 2, and it is to bring out your map and put your personal waypoint at a place where you can go back and resupply. This will also help you with direction should you have to escape from a lot of enemy fire, and you don't want to do that escaping into enemy controlled territory. So here we see me making my first attempt to pick up an infantry. Got him there, and it is not that hard to do, especially not with the Mossie and the sight, but I can assure you there are far more effective ways of killing infantry in this game than with the main gun of the Mosquito. So the reason why this is a little bit harder to do with the Reaver than with the other two similar aircrafts is that your bullets from the Reaver will go quite a bit below your crosshair, and they will also have a lot more spread. On the other hand, I think they do a bit more damage, so every bullet you hit will probably count more. And I do have a couple of videos with the Reaver showing you how to do this, so it is a little bit more tricky, but it's not in any way impossible. And now, one of the things that I completely failed to do in this video was to avoid locked on missiles. There are ways you can fly smartly to make sure they don't hit you. But I have been flying mostly with my Reaver, with my NC character, and with that character I have flares, so yeah, I don't really know how to do it that well anymore. I don't really need to do that well anymore, even though I was able to actually do it this time. Okay, I obviously had forgotten that I was able to dodge that first rocket, but I think that was the only one I was able to dodge during this entire gameplay. So anyway, here we go, chasing infantry again, and I gotta say, it is far more satisfying to kill people this way than it is using the breaker rockets or hellfire or whatever they're called, cause yeah, it is not a very challenging thing to kill people with the rocket pods, even though, well, there are many ways to kill people easily in this game. This is not one of those things, I would say. And next up here you're gonna see a couple of failed attempts.
Enemy light assault in the area.
Now another thing that I'd like to bring up that will work against you no matter what you fly is the draw distance. Well, it doesn't happen all the time, but in crowded situations most likely your opponents on the ground will be able to see you before you can see them. And yeah, the render distance or draw distance, or you know, it has a couple of different names. It has been discussed a lot, it has been changed a lot with the different patches. I am pretty sure it's still an ongoing process, and yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be all sorted out, so we'll see how it goes in the future. But it will definitely work against you in crowded situations if you are flying or gunning any type of aircraft. So for the rest of this video you'll see me take on aircrafts and ground targets from the other two empires, and I will be coming out with more content like this, so please stay tuned people, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.
Visual on a hostile thunderer. Spotted a hostile ATV. Enemy ATV nearby.
Generator stabilized. Generator compromised. Generator compromised.
Enemy ATV nearby. Can you give me repairs? ID'd an enemy like
Generator compromised.
Can you get me put back together?
Generator compromised. Generator compromised. Generator repaired.
Spotted an enemy heavy.